Do you know gratitude has the ability to cause you to advance in life? Gratitude. You've heard the saying, you have to have the attitude of gratitude. When you possess gratitude, it will cause you to excel and transcend others. Listen, give me 2 minutes. We're going to talk about this. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to This Is Your Day broadcast. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I got a hot one on this morning. We got 10 minutes. So for the next few seconds, like and share, like and share, like and share, because what? You guys are absolutely making it happen. I see my lovely wife on. I see Minister Ron. I see Andrew. I see Kim, and the list goes on and on. But quickly, like and share so we can get into what we are going to discuss for the next few moments. Hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. Had a good night's sleep, waking up this morning as world overcomers. It's always my pleasure to greet you guys every morning, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. When there is a word, there's times I may not show up. If God gives me nothing, I give you nothing because only He knows what you need to hear in season word. What we're going to talk about for the next few moments is gratitude in every season. My son is on. My son Chant got my grandbabies on their way to school. So hey, son, hey, babies. All right, gratitude in every season. Gratitude in every season. Paul makes it very clear in the scripture. He says, "In all things, give thanks." In all things, give thanks. Not for all things, but in all things, give thanks. Why would Paul tell us, whatever you're going through, even the bad stuff, give thanks? Because Paul had a revelation that in spite of what you was going through, your attitude of gratitude or thanksgiving will help you to excel and transcend or even advance through whatever you're going through. So that you got to have this gratitude in every season. Now, being grateful and gratitude is different. Gratitude stem out of the heart. Gratefulness or being grateful stems out of the heart of gratitude. Gratitude is a heart condition. Gratitude is a heart condition. You ever heard somebody who wake up complaining, murmuring, bitter, angry? They're resentful, they're entitled. It's hard for them to be grateful because they don't possess the heart of gratitude. But if they possess the heart of gratitude, and there may be things that come into your life that could cause you to be angry or weary or frustrated, but you choose to be grateful. But gratefulness only comes out of a heart of gratitude. David says it like this in Psalms 34. I repeat this scripture quite often on Sunday. David said, I will bless the Lord at all times. That's powerful by itself. See, some of you can only bless God when things are going good. When you got money in the bank, food in the refrigerator, all your bills paid. But David puts a twist on this. David said, I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continuously be in my mouth. My soul shall make her boast in the Lord, and the humble shall hear thereof and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. That thing magnified. My question is, how can you magnify that's already maxed out in its totality? But what David is saying, a lot of times we try to magnify our problems, our circumstances, and our situation. He said, I need you to amplify or magnify the God that we serve. Because even though he's maxed out in totality, how are you allowing your circumstances or situation to be bigger than the God that created you? That's what this is all about. So we can learn a lot from Paul and David. So in spite of what you're going through. Now check this out. Gratitude is the appreciation of what is valuable and meaningful to oneself, representing a general state of thankfulness. That's a state of being. When your gratitude is not necessarily something happening good at that moment, it's just your heart. You're so you have the attitude of gratitude in spite of what's going on. See, you choose gratitude over grumbling. Yeah. Wake up in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, choose gratitude over grumbling. Because here's a sign, once again, that you have a gratitude problem. You hear people say an attitude problem. Let me share some signs with you that you may have a gratitude problem. I shared them earlier. Let me share them again. You're always angry. You're bitter, resentful, frustrated, entitled, like someone owe you something. It's hard to be grateful when you have a heart of bitterness. But you're gonna have to really start practicing what it takes to have an attitude of gratitude. Maybe you have to go back down memory lane and see exactly where God found you and what he delivered you from. Maybe you need to go back down memory lane and see the progress you have made from where he found you and where you are. See, a lot of times when it comes to people not being grateful, which comes out of the heart of gratitude, they have not accomplished what they wanted to accomplish. They do not have what other people have. And the problem is when you stop comparing yourself with others and stop worrying about tomorrow, but enjoy today. Some people you can't enjoy today because you upset what you have not accomplished today. Why not just enjoy today? How you know tomorrow is even promised to you? I learned to maximize the moment. And I'm grateful because I have a heart of gratitude. Check this out. Your attitude of gratitude will increase your altitude. So, in spite of what's going on, the heart of gratitude will lift you above your present circumstance in the situation. So, what you were in, now you are above. That's why when I ask people sometimes, how are you doing? And their response is, well, under the circumstance. Well, that's a problem right there. So, why are you under any circumstance? Every circumstance, situation should be under your foot. But you got to have the right attitude of gratitude. Gratitude will have you functioning, don't miss this, on a different frequency. Gratitude will have you functioning on a different frequency and experiencing life on a different level. But understand this, every complaint is an anchor. When you're murmuring, grumbling, and complaining, it's an anchor. But your gratitude is a sail. Complaining is an anchor. It'll keep you stuck. But gratitude is a sail that when it catch the wind, it'll keep you moving. When you start your mornings with gratitude, you shift your attitude from adversity to abundance, from frustration to fruitfulness, from persecution to prosperity, from sinking to surface. That's why you want to have this heart of gratitude. Even when Paul was shipwrecked, he gave thanks unto the Lord in spite of the shipwreck. And because he gave thanks to the Lord, none perished. He was able to get through that storm. Maybe you're going through what you're going through so God can get you to recognize your heart. And when you learn to be grateful in spite of what you're going through, that gratitude will be the sail that bring you through. It won't just bring you to, but it'll bring you through whatever you're going through. Check this out. Gratitude versus gratefulness. Gratitude is a difference. So I want you to understand the difference. Gratitude is usually seen as a deeper, ongoing attitude or state of the heart. It's a way of seeing and appreciating life, even when things aren't perfect. Things may not be perfect today, may not be perfect, but in spite of what you see, I'm not moved by what I see. I'm moved by what I believe, and I trust God. And we walk by faith and not by sight. And weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. So I choose to have the attitude of gratitude, because that's the only way you're going to be able to be grateful. Being grateful or feeling grateful is more like the momentary emotions you have when you recognize something good. But once again, it's hard to be grateful out of a bitter heart. Here are 5 points for practicing gratefulness or gratitude daily. This is how you train your heart to have gratitude or possess gratitude. This is 5 ways you want to apply this, because you can't turn that attitude on like a light switch on and off. You have to train your heart with gratitude. Train your attitude with gratitude. So 5 points for practicing gratitude daily. Number 1, keep a gratitude journey. In spite of all the chaos and confusion and mess, take time every day and write down 3 things that's good about this day. He woke me up this morning. He allowed me to have lunch today. He allowed me to have a job. It's easy to do. Because, see, the enemy will try to throw all the negativity and the bad stuff your way, and we miss out on the good that God has blessed us with on this day. Number 2, express your gratitude to others verbally or in writing. Acknowledges someone else's kindness. Be kind to somebody else. Verbally appreciate somebody else. That'll make the devil mad every time. Start mornings positively. Name 3 things in the morning you're grateful for. Not just through the day, you're journaling through the day, but in the morning when you get up. Also, pause during challenges. When there's challenges or trials or tribulation, just pause. Take a breather. Find one silver lining in tough moments throughout the day. Because you're going to have challenges. But take a breather. Don't allow that to affect you. Remember the thermostat or the thermometer? Don't be the thermometer. Be the thermostat. Don't allow the circumstance to affect you. You affect it. Last but not least, retire for the evening. When you're getting ready to go to bed, retire with reflections. Remembering the day, how God has brought you through and kept you, and start naming the good and omitting the bad. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I pray that something was shared here this morning that bless your life. It's always a pleasure to see you guys. And listen, it's my heart's desire that when you come here, you're encouraged, empowered, edified, educated, expected an encounter with God. So with that being said, you guys have a phenomenal day. And remember, this is your day. Love you guys. Be blessed.